Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to my kitchen. Come on in and let me see your face. Well, I mean, I can't see your face, but I can chat with you. This is always the awkward part of the video where I'm just at the beginning going, let me just wait for people to arrive. It's awkward and I don't know what to say while I stand here. Hey, Nikki. Yay, people are here. Yay. Good morning. Hey, Meredith. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Shirley. All my friends are here. I have the most beautiful gift. I gotta show you this. I probably shouldn't show this because maybe others haven't gotten theirs yet, but look at this most beautiful Christmas ornament I received in the mail. Do you see this? Look at this beautiful, beautiful work of art. Is that not gorgeous? That was hand beaded by an amazing lady on this video right now, Shirley Moore. Isn't that stunning? I can't stop looking at it. I'm gonna make it into a necklace. I'm gonna wear it like this. Shirley, can you make me another one? Make beautiful earrings. Actually, it would. So pretty. Thank you. You like my sweater? I kind of tweaked it a little this morning because it had like these gemstone that looks like it's my belly laying on the counter. It's not. It had these like shimmery flat things laying over some of the trees and reindeer, and everywhere I moved it was like shimmery. It was too much. It's got a few gemstones. If you can't see, down here at the bottom in the middle of each snowflake has a little gem. I don't know if you can see that on there, but it had them. Oh my gosh, it was awful. So I went after it with some scissors this morning and made it more my style. I think it's very cute. I'm trying to find some pretty Christmas sweaters. Thank you, Nikki. Yes, I am. I'm having a shark sandwich this morning. Okay, listen. I had company over Saturday. We had a fabulous time. I made a beautiful pot roast. It was delicious. It was my famous pot roast. And it became more famous because they said it was delicious. And I made smashed garlic red potatoes. And I made mac and cheese, all on plan. I made mac and cheese and what else did I make? Oh, I made a loaf of bread. And it was really good. We had a really good fun time. And then they left and I went, well, stink on stink. I made a charcuterie to snack on when they got here and totally forgot about it in the fridge. They did. They ate my truffles. Listen, I had a platter of cookies that were off plan, plus I had a whole bunch of Trim Healthy sweets. They ate the Trim Healthy ones. They loved my caramel cashew bars. So I had this whole board of charcuterie, and I've been snacking. Nope, you can't have grapes. It has some stray grapes on it. The dog's trying to lunge at them, and he can't have grapes. Nikki, my pot roast. Oh my word. No, good boy. Good boy. No grapes for you. Here, have a carrot instead. I'm gonna get these grapes off here before I accidentally poison my dog. Okay. I learned once that grapes are bad for dogs. You know how I learned it? I fed him a whole bowl, like 19 of them. And he got sick. I almost killed the dog because I didn't know. What was I saying? Spawning? What was I saying? I forgot. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. Anyway, charcuterie. I had this big platter of charcuterie and we didn't eat it because I totally forgot about it. So I'm going to use it. Oh, pot roast. That's right. Thank you. My pot roast. There's a recipe on my website. But it's called KJ's Amazing Pot Roast or Super Simple Pot. I don't know. But it's on my website. You take a pot roast, a cheap hunk of meat. Cheap. Got to be crap meat. Don't be buying no bougie piece of meat. Buy the junk. You stick it in your pan and you don't do all that nonsense of searing it and all that. Nobody has time for that. But put it in a the cast iron. What's it called? My brain is not working this morning. Oh my word. Watch the viewers start to drop off. This girl doesn't know what she's talking about. She's drinking her breakfast. Thank you, Dutch oven. I was going to pull it out and show you. Dutch oven. Thank you. Put it in a Dutch oven. You pour 2 to 3 cups of chicken broth or beef broth. I mean, it's beef, so put beef broth, but I always do chicken broth because I'm lazy and I just have 1 broth in my house. 2 broths is too much to figure out. So pour some beef broth over it. Stick a stick of butter on top of it. Don't break it up or anything. Just sit it on top and then pour a whole can of tomato sauce. And then you cook it on about 325 to 350 until you're in the kitchen and you're going, is something burning? And as soon as you smell that smell where you think your pot roast might be burning, pull it out. It's going to fall apart. And that sauce that's in there, so good. The thing about the Instant Pot, yes. The thing about the Instant Pot, it works. It melts in your mouth, falls apart, all that. But you don't get the crunchy, like, you know, black ends or burnt ends that you get on, oh my word. I don't think I took my ADD medicine this morning or yesterday or the day before. It's possible that my ADD has kicked in because I have not taken my medicine consistently since we've moved here because it's not in a place where I can recognize it. And so, burnt ends of stuff that you put in the smoker. Can't think of what it's called. But that's what you get on the edges of the pot roast this way. You get the outside edges, get that kind of crispy, burnt and savory. Most amazing pot roast you'll ever eat in your life, let me just tell you. And I do it sometimes on a pork roast. And sometimes if I have too much sauce left over, I pour it out into a pan on top of the stove and I simmer it and I add a little bit of xanthan gum so it thickens up and it's like a red sauce. Divine. All right. So anyway, my whole point was I have all this charcuterie. I ate some of it over the last couple of days for snackies and lunchies. But I still have some left. And Shirley Moore this morning, I was like, what am I going to make for breakfast? And she said, you should use up the last of that charcuterie. And I'm like, oh, you're smart. So I thought I'd make myself a little grilled cheese breakfast sandwich out of charcuterie. I've got 3 little peppers. That's all I've got for peppers left because I've been munching on the peppers. Those peppers were good. I've got pepperoni and then that stuff. Who knows what that's called? The dog doesn't care what I feed him as long as it's not death grapes. So I've got a few pepperonis and a few of whatever that stuff is. I think I have some more peppers in the fridge. I think I'll grab a couple extra peppers. We need more than 3 little pepper strips. Whoa, I forgot about all those truffles down there. You guys, I still haven't dipped my truffles from Saturday's class. I gotta be dipping truffles. Yep. Oh yeah, an omelet would be good too. I'm feeling sandwichy this morning, Nikki. I don't know, maybe I should do an omelet. You know, I was gonna do a sandwich, but now that you say that, maybe I should do an omelet. Because it does sound good. This is my second refill of my veggie tray that I did the other day. I've been munching on it. It's the second time I filled it. Getting lots of veg. All right, she's right. I think I'll do an omelet. I changed my mind. Strike that. We'll change the name of this. I was going to do a breakfast sandwich. I was going to fry this up and get it all tasty. And then I was going to take 2 pieces of keto bread and I was going to put my dip in there and cheese and make a grilled cheese. But then you say omelet and I say, you're right. That sounds good. I have all this cheese. The dog's eating the carrots. He loves charcuterie for a reason. All right. Meredith wins. Let's make an omelet. Let's move over here. Shall we? Let's come on over here. Come with me. Across the kitchen. All right. Let's raise that a little so you don't have to just spend the whole class looking at that class video. It's not that kind of video. It's from the Amma, Jennifer. I have a link. Can you imagine that? I have a link for something. Let me get this cooking and then I'm going to read through some comments. I'm going to cook this stuff up before I put it in my omelet. So it gets all sticky and gooey and savory, you know? You know what I'm saying? And then I'll put it in the omelet. My butter dish is gross. Does anybody else's butter dish look like this? Is it just me? Where it's all over the sides? This is a good close-up. Do you enjoy this view? Is this what you came here for? And is it just me that your butter dish looks like this? All right. The dog, can you see his head? When I watch his head go sideways, when I drop this, at least it did that, watch. Oh no, I didn't that time. You call me, you make me out to be a fool, Bassie. Oh. All right. What is this stuff called? Anybody know? Summer sausage. Summer sausage. Peppers, if I had some onions, but who puts onions on their charcuterie? Nobody. So I don't have any of that. I have peppers, oh my Lord, have mercy, help me, Lord. I have pepperoni. Somebody remind me to take my meds after this. You can't handle a dirty butter dish. Girl, I ain't bougie. Bougie is clean butter dishes. My butter dish looks like there are people dipping into it with their fingers. Summer sausage, pepperoni, and peppers. We're just going to cook it up. Then we're going to set it aside. Then we're going to put some eggs in there. And then I'm going to put some cheese and this stuff and some dip. Because listen, if you haven't made dip omelets, omelets made of dip are legit the world's best item. Okay? I love leftover dip omelets. And this is the dip. It's called OMG, Onion Made Goodness, Polly's Island. Polly's Island puts out some interesting dips, if you don't know that. There is sugar in this, down on the list, but here's the thing. Store-bought condiments, as long as they're under 2 carbs, you're going to have some crappy ingredients. There's going to be some canola oil in there. I'm all right with that. I am not above a little canola oil in my dip. Ranch dressing in the bottle. It's got a couple of carbs. As long as you're 2 carbs or less, y'all good. Don't fret. Don't fret. It's okay. Ain't gonna kill you. So this is onion dip. I like to put leftover spinach artichoke in here. I'll put any dip you give me in an omelet. Dip omelets, best thing ever. Yeah, Tracy, legit. Mine probably has at least 3 dog hairs in it. If you come to my house and expect to put butter on your bread and not see a golden retriever hair, you in the wrong house. Oh my goodness. No, I don't keep my butter dish is always gross. I just got a text. Don't forget to take your meds. Thank you. I take meds, all right? It's no shame in it. I take a little help for, they're supposed to be anxiety meds, but I don't really have anxiety. I learned that this anxiety med helps a little with the old ADD, which I very much have and can feel it. Like it's like miserable. I start to feel just all over the place. Like I can't focus on anything. No matter how much I try to focus, my brain is just la la land. So I take a little med, help you out. It's all right. I'm sure there's some natural ways to fix it, but whatever. All right, I made eggs. Under my, see, this is my truffle filling from class on Saturday. That's gonna have to thaw for a bit before I can dip those truffles. I gotta get on that. All right, that's good enough. Let's shut that off for a second to cool. She's smoking hot. Smoking like Cheech and Chong over here. I'm gonna pour this out because it's pretty greasy from that pepperoni, and I don't need that much grease. I like fat as much as the next girl, but come on. Look at him. Can you see him? He's skulking. He's hunting pepperoni. What are you doing? I need a bowl. Are you the great pepperoni hunter? Is there any carrots left? Oh, there is. There you go. A little carrot for the little Bassmaster. I love watching the dog crunch up fresh veggies. It just brings me so much joy. All right, couple eggs in here. My styrofoam container eggs, which I love. I love my styrofoam container. Don't ask me why. Just love them. They make me happy. I want some water in my eggs. That's how you make your eggs creamy. You want creamy eggs? Put water in them. Tablespoon. That's all you need. Makes solid. Don't put heavy cream in your eggs, or milk, or any of that nonsense. Put water. It works. Oh girl, Nikki, I am a dipper. I like dip. I like dipping everything. If I can dip it in something, listen, the only reason I ever used to eat chicken nuggets from McDonald's was so that I could eat the hot mustard. That's the whole reason I ate dip, or nuggets, was to get the dip. Yes, cottage cheese does make your eggs creamy too. But if you're just trying to like make an omelet, make your eggs fluffy and creamy, just use water. I'm gonna do pepper jack. This is gonna be good. Charcuterie omelets. I thawed my truffles most of the day yesterday, then I put them in silicone molds. I'll dip them today. They are good, surely. If you didn't join us Saturday for truffle class, it was completely free, and you can absolutely still have the class. Just go to my website and click on it. You'll get the download for free. So if you missed it, don't worry. There's another cooking class. This one is not free, but it's not expensive either. It's $15. Thursday night, whoops, we are going to make, It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Breakfast is the name of the class. Fun little play on words there. We're gonna make, what are we gonna make? Hot chocolate bulk mix, yummy hot chocolate bulk mix. And we're going to make caprese frittata. Doesn't that sound fancy? Caprese frittata. All right, get your dip on. Look at that onion dip. Yum. Who doesn't love onion dip? This is good too. This is good onion dip. It's probably not as good as my homemade onion dip. It looks really good when you drop it on the side of the stove. Do you want that? Clean that off there. Thank you. Don't worry, I'll wash it after, and it's just a little onion. It's not enough to hurt the dog. Don't worry, he can have it. I know. Viewers, every time something like this happens, they're like, "Ugh," and then they just drop off. Get over it. It's my life. All right, I'm gonna put a little dip. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna try to spread a little dip around in there. I should have blotted it around instead of just globbing it all in one spot. Oh, that's gonna be so good. It's gonna get all melty and creamy and oniony. Don't worry, I'm gonna wash the stove after this video because there's tongue marks all over it. Right?
But you had a little dippy dip and make you happy. Make you happy.
Yeah. You're too close to the stove. Do you remember that one time you got boiling water on the head? Don't you remember? You don't care. He's like, whatever. I didn't care. I think, oh, it's so good, Jennifer. So good. It doesn't matter what kind of dip. Spinach artichoke, branch. It's all good. It's all good. Dippy eggs. Yeah, his hand is fine. I mean, he's a little worse for the wear, but he'll be all right. He's got a nice little scar, and he's real proud of his scar. He said, I hope that leaves a good scar. I deserve a good scar. Men like a good scar. Women like a good scar on a man, don't you? Is it just me that's like, that's hot? Nice little scar. Nice little scar on the face or something. I don't know. It's just me. Maybe I'm just the weirdo. That wouldn't surprise me any. Let's see if we can get this out of here. No, of course we can't. If you thought you were coming here to make a nice, neat, pretty omelet, you're on the wrong channel. Turn that heat down way low and let the eggs cook just a little, and then we'll flip it onto a pan. And then I'm going to wash my stove a little later. I'm going to have this with a nice cup of latte, a cup of latte, a cup of coffee. Oh my word. I'm going to have this with a latte. And you know what? I think I deserve, I love omelets, but have never made one and I have been cooking from scratch for 32 years. Are you kidding me? Nikki, you never made an omelet? Girl. All right, we're gonna set that right there to just get all warm and melty. Just gonna let it melt and do its thing. I'm gonna move my camera back over here and we're gonna make a little peppermint hot chocolate. No, sorry, peppermint. I don't know. We're gonna make some coffee. Let's move you back over here. Bonnie, I'm sorry your life's so boring. Oh, I love my pans, Nancy. I just said Nancy funny. Nancy. I didn't mean to say it like that. Nancy. I love my pans. I absolutely am obsessed with my pans. Bonnie. Black coffee, sausage, eggs. I ain't shaming her. She's gonna have to get on Marco Polo and prove to me that you made an omelet. That's your task for today, Nikki. Or at least this week. All right, let's make some coffee. Let's make a chocolate peppermint latte. Doesn't that sound good? I think it does. Maybe with a peppermint foam on top. A chocolate latte. Let's make a chocolate latte with a peppermint foam. See how I think that through from the beginning to the end? I love my pants too, Bonnie. Aren't they fabulous? I love them. They're wonderful. They're high rise. I call them high rise, not high waisted. They're high rise pants. So they pull things in. Don't ask me what brand they are because I don't know. I just found them in my drawer. I don't know where they come from. Probably some rando sale at the old TJ Maxx. Sarah. What am I doing? I'm making a coffee. All right, hold on. Remind me to change the filter later. I've been asking that for about 17 days. Let's go with a 10-second grind. Let's get some little foam. I discovered that the reason my lattes lately have been I've been using store-bought almond and cashew milk because I haven't even had time to whip up my joy. I've been so busy. I was putting almond milk foam on my latte, and I was like, I don't love my lattes anymore. And then I realized it was the almond milk. It wasn't that good. Not spoiled. It was just mediocre. So I bought cashew milk. What a diff. Okay. I'm just going to put a little touch of this. Just a wee touch. Tablespoon or so. I don't like omelets because they're browned on the outside. Don't brown them then. What? What do you mean you don't like omelets because they're browned on? That doesn't make sense. You don't like omelets because they have brown? Are you, because it's crispy? Because you don't like crispy eggs? Is that what you mean? I bought chocolate peppermint coffee from the store and thought it was going to be, oh, I love chocolate. I have some chocolate peppermint beans somewhere, but I just ground my beans. I have a whole package of Christmas bones. Bones coffee, that is, Christmas flavor. I unpacked it. I have no idea where I put it, but it's all Christmas flavors. Meredith, you're so right. See, the voice of reason. The very reason I haven't attempted making one yet. My sister Pauline Whitaker has made phenomenal omelets that were done perfectly without slow and slow. You're right, Bonnie. Creamy nuts makes all the difference. You gotta have the creamy nuts. Creamy nuts means cashews. I am a cashew. I don't want that thick in here. That's not where it came from, I guess. I like cashews so much better than almonds. They're just so much better. I like crispy fried eggs, but that brown part is tasteless. Salt. Put salt on it. So Jody, look at the dip. It's considered a condiment, just like salad dressing. You look at a salad dressing at the store. If it has less than 2 net carbs, then even though the ingredients are a little, it's okay to still use the dressing. It's a personal choice. Same thing with dips. That's my policy. So what am I doing? I'm making peppermint foam. Hold on. I need to open my peppermint. I bought a fresh new bottle of peppermint extract. She's already halfway through her breakfast because Bonnie, because she's over there doing boring black coffee. She thinks she's superior to me because she drinks black coffee. Little does she know that just means she has no taste. Let's do, I don't know, 2 or 3, a little, I don't know. Ooh, I haven't tried that, Andrea. That sounds good. That's amazing, Jody. 60 days on plan. Everybody give her a round of applause. Seriously, that's amazing. 60 days on plan through the holidays, woman. Come on now. Good for you. All right, I'm going to froth this up and then I'll brew my espresso. Froth, milk. I don't know if you can see me over there, but it's going to froth to a lovely 150 degrees. Maybe I should turn my camera just so you can see my. Y'all are boring. Listen, Susan, my admins are not allowed to be talking about how much they like black coffee. It's against the rules. You going to be an admin in Joyful Life with KJ? Susan, you're going to start putting cream in your coffee. It's all right. It's not one of the job requirements. The only job requirement that I have to be an admin at Joyful Life with KJ is that you're willing to work for free. That's it. That's the only requirement. It's no big deal. I love it. Sober. Sugar sober, baby. Jennifer, listen, I was just going to say, the non-coffee drinker over there judging my commentary to Bonnie, the black coffee drinker, both of you are equally as tasteless. I'm just kidding. I love you both, even though you lack proper coffee skills. Look at this beautiful little puck. Isn't that pretty? I've mastered the little puck. Isn't it cute? Ooh, that peppermint Oh, it's because it's on my hands. I was gonna say that peppermint cream, she's strong. It's not really that strong. It's just I spilled peppermint on my fingers. Oh, Cindy, you're so funny. Thinking the check's in the mail. No, the only thing in the mail is the task list. All right, hold on. Let me get my peppermint cream over here. Clean my little spout, and then we'll brew some espresso together. Whoops. Listen, can you see it over here? Can you see this coffee maker? Hold on. Look, look. Oh, God. Break my neck. Watch. Can you see it? Probably not. Let's just brew a little double shot coffee of espresso. Watch how pretty. Can you see it? I'm in the way. Can you see how gorgeous that is? It's just, come on now. Come on. It's beautiful. Whoops. There's a good. Hey, Gina, drinking our first cup of joe. I'm gonna get this is my current favorite mug. I always go through stages. I have a favorite mug and it changes. This is even though Scotty Bunches and her black coffee gave it to me. I love it because Scotty Bunches gave it to me, but she puts black coffee in hers, and that's just offensive. But all right, let's put some chocolate in here. Let's put some just chocolate extract. It doesn't have to be cocoa or anything. Look at that beautiful. Oh, look at that gorgeous shot of espresso. I mean, come on now. Let's get some super sweet and some chocolate extract. We're going basic up in here. I'm bent over in front of the camera. That's what everybody wanted to see this morning. Hold on. I gotta find the chocolate. I hope I have it. Who makes chocolate extract? Is it McCormick or is it Trim Healthy? Who makes it? Maybe we're gonna have to put cocoa. Caramel, maple, cherry, chocolate. That's a fair amount. I'm not going all fancy with like, cocoa and protein powder. I got all plenty of that stuff in my oatmeal omelet. My omelet, not my oatmeal. I'm not having an omelet. There, chocolate shot of espresso. Smells good. There's my peppermint cream. Oh, hold on. You gotta tap it and then swirl it. Don't ask me why. I just saw that on YouTube. Pour it in. I still haven't figured out how to make pretty designs, and I'm probably never gonna figure it out. So I just do this, and it makes a little swirly. Look. That's happy right there. That is happy. Oh, you guys, that peppermint foam. That's so good. My omelet's nice and melty hot now. Let me rinse this off real quick. Got some raw egg on there. As much as I love eggs, I don't want to keep a whole bunch of raw egg on my cooked omelet. How did it get to be 8:51? Didn't I start this at 7? I'm a little lost on my day. Oh, she's right, Shirley. It's brown. But you know what? It's not crispy. It's brown because it's got yummy fat in there. Looks delicious. It is an expensive frother, but I'll tell you what, there is no frother. It's 8:52. I don't know how it got to be so late. I thought I came down here at 7:30. I don't know. The frother in the Breville, there's no comparison. There's no comparison to any other frother I've ever owned. It's it's not a frother. It is a frother, but it's like foam, micro foam. Oh my goodness gracious. It's delicious. All right. Okay, look, I have the satisfying cheese string, the peppers, the summer sausage, the dip. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. All right. I sometimes feel bad that I make this beautiful meal and you just stand here and watch me, and then you're probably looking at your sad black coffee going, man, I wish I had something like that. That onion dip in there. I bought some dip, okay? It was for my charcuterie. It's just a simple little onion dip, and I put it in my omelet. And now I'm gonna go eat my charcuterie omelet after, well, I'll clean up my kitchen as soon as I'm done eating, because trying to keep it clean, trying to trying to clean up after I eat, before I eat, but I want to eat my omelet hot, and I want to drink my peppermint coffee hot. So, all right. I love you guys. I really do. Listen, Holy Healthy New Year is starting soon. It's almost, what are you going to do with your new year? Are you going to continue on the path to eating the junk? Are you going to continue on the path of, oh, I'm going to start out January 1st, and then by January 10th, I'm going to say, oh, screw it, I'll start next year? Or are you going to be good to yourself? Listen, come join me. Holy Healthy New Year. It's fabulous, and it is an amazing way to stay on plan. And you can split it into 3 payments. And if you use code Truffles, you will save some money. There's a reason behind that code, Truffles. Use code Truffles, you'll save some money. You can split it into 3 payments. It's super affordable, and it is the best Christmas gift you're ever going to give yourself, the gift of health. I say that, I sound like a cheese ball on a commercial. Give yourself the gift of health, but I mean it. The gift of health is literally the best gift you will ever give yourself, and the gift of amazing friendships and connection and Holy Healthy with KJ. Please come join me. Just please, I'm going to beg, please. This is my income. Come sign up. I'll bet I'm not, I have no shame. No, I truly want you there. And I truly know that this community can help you. If you put in the effort to show up, we will help you. You will not regret it. And I'll learn you to drink fancy coffee and get away from boring black coffee. If that's your goal in life, come see me. All right, I love you all. I hope you have an amazing day. If you're not signed up for It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Breakfast, it's $15 Thursday night, 7 p.m. We're going to make breakfast. And then we're going to put it in the freezer and eat it on Christmas morning. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to eat it on Friday, but come make breakfast with me Thursday night. I love you all. I hope you have an amazing, amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.